day, everyone. This is Jenny's Fashion Channel. Thanks to all my amazing fans and subscribers. This channel is all about leveling up on your fashion designing skill. And today, I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew this beautiful gown. So if it is what you are all about, you are definitely at the right place. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now will be a very good time for you to smash on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? Working on the front part, I will get the size of the fabric that I'll be using for the dress using my hip circumference because hip is the largest part of the body. So my hip circumference is 40 inches. 40 inches divided by 4 will give me 10 inches. Then I will add 2 inches for seam allowance, okay? So what I need here is 12 inches wide unfold, okay? Then I will go ahead and cut it out. I will draw a line here as my baseline. Then the next thing is to get my neck measurement, and I'm using 3 inches for my neck width and 4.5 inches for my neck depth. I will go ahead and connect, okay, to get a perfect round curve. Then the next thing is to get my shoulder measurement divided by 2. My shoulder measurement is 16. If I divide it by 2, it will give me 8 inches. Then I will add half an inch for joining allowance, okay? Then I'm going to mark it here. Then from this point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I will mark it and I'm going to connect it to the neck width, like so. Then the next thing is to get my armhole depth. And for me to get my armhole depth, I will use my bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Or I'm going to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2, okay? Then I will mark it here. Then I will connect like so. Then from this point, I'm going to draw a horizontal line as my chest line. Then the next thing is to get my armhole curve. And for me to get my armhole curve, I'm going to get the midpoint of this my armhole line. I will mark it. Then from this point, I will go in by half an inch. I will mark it. Then on the chest line, I'm going to take my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I will mark it. Then I'm going to connect these 3 points, okay? Like so. Then I will go ahead and add half an inch for joining allowance on my shoulder like this. I will mark it and I'm going to connect like so. Then the next thing is to take my vertical measurement. I will come down by 10 inches for my bust line. I will come down by 16.5 inches for my waistline. Then for my hip line, I will come down by 24 inches. Then the length of my gown is 40 inches plus 2 inches for hemming allowance. I'll go ahead and draw the lines. I will go ahead and take my horizontal measurement. On my chest line, I'm going to take my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for joining allowance. I will mark it and mark the same thing on my bust line. Then on the waistline, I'm going to take my waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for joining allowance. I will mark it. Then on my hip line, I'm going to take my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches. I will mark it. Then I'm going to connect, okay, like so. Then when I get to my hip line, I will connect straight down to the length of the dress, okay? Then I will go in by 2 inches, though this purely depends on you. It depends on how pencil you want it, okay? You can go in by 1.5 inches, okay? Or you can even go in by 1 inch. Purely depends on you. Then I will mark it and I'm going to connect it like so. Then from this point, down to my hemming allowance line. Okay, so guys, this is it for the front panel. I will now go ahead and cut. So follow me closely. Let's cut. We're now moving to the back panel. I'm going to use the front part to cut my back part. So I'm going to take the fabric that I'll be using for the back part, okay? Fold it. Always make sure that it's on fold, okay? Then I'm going to place this front part on top of the fabric like so, okay? The only thing I will do here is I'm going to remove my zipper allowance. I'm using 1.5 inches. You can use 2 inches or even 1 inch for your zipper. It purely depends on you. So I'm going to take out the 1.5 inches for my zipper, as you can see me do. Then for the neck, okay, you know the back part neck is always higher than the front part, okay? So I'm using just 1.5 inches, okay? So I'm going to trace this part, as you can see me do. Then from here, I'm going to measure 1.5 inches for my neck depth. Then I'm going to connect like so. Then I will go ahead and trace the armhole line, as you can see me do, down to the chest line. You know, the armhole curve of the back part and the front part are not the same. So on the back part, I'm going to get the midpoint of this my armhole line. I will mark it. Then I'm going to connect it to my chest line, as you can see me do. Then I will go ahead and cut. Of course, you know you are going to slit the center part because of the zipper. Then I will go ahead and cut the neck turn up for the back part. You can use bias if you want, okay? Then for the wrap design, you can see on the dress, okay? I'm going to place the fabric I'll be using for the wrap. Then I'm going to place the front part, okay, as you can see me do. Then I will go ahead and cut off the neck curve and the shoulder part. Then I will spread it so that we can get that stylish curve you can see on the wrap. The belt will be on the left part. Then on the right part, I'm going to cut the armhole area, as you can see me do, down to the waistline, because I want that part to stop on the waistline, okay? Then I will add extra 1 inch for hemming, all right? Then from this, my waist part, I will slant it down to the other side. Though this purely depends on the length that you want, okay? But I want it to be like 4 inches above my waistline, all right? Then on my shoulder part, I'm using just 3 inches. I'm not using the full shoulder length of the left part. So I'm going to take only 3 inches from it. Then I'm going to connect it to this part, as you can see me do. Then for the sleeve, I have done a tutorial on how to cut your basic sleeve, so you can check it out on the link below. Then for the belt, I'm using just 18 inches for the length of the belt. Then for the width, I'm using 3 inches. If you fold it, it will be 1.5 inches, okay? Plus half an inch for your joining allowance. Then for the sewing part, I'm going to turn up the back part neck curve, okay? Then I'm going to put my zipper, okay, using the 1.5 inches zipper allowance. For the slit, I'm leaving just 7 inches for my slit, okay? Then I'm going to use this wrap design to turn up the neck curve of the front part, okay? Then I will join this my belt, okay, using the half an inch. Then I will turn it over. Then I will hem my sleeve and the down part of the dress. Then I will come and show you guys. So guys, this is it You can see that our design is coming out small. For the belt, I'm going to measure 16 inches for the shoulder. That is where I'm going to put my belt, okay? I will put it on the wrap and also on the front part of the fabric, okay? Before I join the belt, I'm going to hem the down part of the wrap part and the front part of the wrap part. Then I'm going to join the front panel of the dress to the back panel of the dress. Then I will join the shoulder. After that, I will show you guys the final look of the dress. So guys, this is the final look of the dress. Please hit on the like button. Thank you all for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.